To General Jack Keane with us right now. And General, I was thinking, and an honor to have you on this Veterans Day, that even when we're not involved in this war, we still have U.S. soldiers, certainly the 1,200 or so whose boots are on the ground there in harm's way. There have been almost 50 attacks on them since the start of this war from Iranian-backed entities. So the threat is still there. Our response is usually pretty predictable, General. We go after these rebel groups funded by Iran, and we leave it at that. What do you think?
Well, firstly, I just like to take a look at it strategically, what is happening. I mean, there's a recognition among many of us in foreign policy and national security, wake up every day, and this is what we work on, that the United States has lost its ability to deter its adversaries. Our adversaries for the last 2-3 years have gotten considerably more aggressive. We did not deter Putin in Ukraine. We have not deterred the Iranians from what they're attempting to do here in using their instrument, Hamas, to destroy as much of Israel as they can, weaken Israel politically, isolate them geopolitically, certainly, get worldwide condemnation against Israel, and try to force a collapse of the government. And certainly they are trying to drive us out of the Middle East, which has been an objective for 43 years, and that's why they're attacking us, I think now 48 times since October the 7th, 83 times before that. But even more than that, we have President Xi. You've commented on it many times. We have discussed it many times as how he has stepped up his aggression against the United States, against Taiwan, against our allies and partners for the last 2 or 3 years. We are not deterring these adversaries. They see leadership in the United States. They believe it's weak. This is their perception, and they think they can take advantage of us because the United States is, generally speaking, in decline, and we don't have the same political will. And they look at our military and they see the facts, that the military post 9/11 has eroded its deterrent capability. It's not as strong as it used to be. It's still the #1 military in the world, but when you put it in certain scenarios, it is challenged. All of those things are coming together here, and that is why you see the attacks continuing to accelerate against U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria, you know, despite the fact that we've tried to tell them through 2 airstrikes to knock it off. They're not going to knock it off.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند